6. Dangerous exercises, silently destroying the knees of the elderly. And safe, alternative solutions. Introduction. Why are the knees of elderly people easily injured? The older you get, the more your knees become a critical weak point of the body. The knees not only bear the entire body weight, but also participate in almost all daily activities: walking, climbing stairs, standing up and sitting down, even squatting. When young, the thick and elastic cartilage acts as a shock absorber, helping the joints withstand impact. But after the age of 50 to 60, this cartilage thins, ligaments lose elasticity, and joint fluid secretion decreases, significantly reducing recovery ability. The problem is many elderly people still maintain heavy exercises as when they were young, unintentionally pushing their knee joints to the limit. Initially, there is only dull pain and morning stiffness, but over time it leads to arthritis, degeneration, and even knee replacement surgery. The worrying fact: not all exercises are good. Some common movements, seemingly healthy, are actually the fastest culprits destroying knee joints. 1. Deep squats, the shortest path to knee replacement surgery. Squats are known as the king of exercises in bodybuilding. But deep squats, lowering the hips close to the heels, are the #1 enemy of aging knees. Harmful mechanism. When bending the knee beyond 90 degrees, pressure is directly applied to the meniscus and anterior cruciate ligament. For young people, thick cartilage can still withstand it. For the elderly, the thin cushion means each deep squat is like grinding the remaining cartilage. Initial symptoms: pain around the joint after exercise, stiffness when standing up or sitting down, crunching sounds when moving, long-term risks, meniscus tears and cracks, chronic arthritis, reduced independence, needing help to stand up. Real case: a Harvard University study showed that people doing deep squats after age 60 have a 3-fold higher risk of knee replacement compared to those who don't squat. Alternative solutions: perform half squats, not exceeding 45-60 degrees. Use a chair as a safe stopping point. Add leg extensions with light weights to strengthen thigh muscles without deep knee bending. 2. Running on hard surfaces, the silent killer of knee joints. Running is always considered a miracle drug for cardiovascular health. But for the elderly, especially when running on asphalt or concrete, it becomes a silent killer of the knees. Harmful mechanism. Each running step generates forces 3 to 5 times body weight, impacting the knees. Hard asphalt surfaces prevent shock absorption, directly wearing down cartilage. Early signs: knee stiffness upon waking, sharp pain when climbing stairs, slight knee swelling after long runs. Consequences: meniscus tears, rapid joint degeneration, risk of fractures from falls due to loss of balance. Alternative solutions: switch to brisk walking on soft surfaces, dirt paths, rubber mats. Try swimming, cycling, or elliptical machines. Good for cardiovascular health and joint protection. If still running, choose specialized shoes with thick cushioning and run on dirt trails. 3. High-intensity jumping exercises, the silent destroyer. Exercises like jumping jacks, high-speed jump rope, and plyometric jumps are often promoted for strength and fat burning. But for the elderly, they are a death sentence for the knees. Reasons: when jumping, the entire body weight is concentrated on the knees in an instant. Thin cartilage can no longer absorb the force. Warning signs: sharp pain upon landing, swollen, hot, red joints after exercise, crunching sounds inside the joint. Dangers: ACL and PCL tears, loss of balance, falls leading to fractures. Recovery takes months, sometimes incomplete. Alternative solutions: low-impact aerobics like water walking, Tai Chi, yoga. Use resistance bands to build strength instead of jumping. Perform gentle step-ups on low platforms with hand support. 4. Heavy leg press machine, the sweet trap in the gym. The leg press machine makes many think it's safe because of the backrest and fixed seat. But this false sense of security causes them to overload weights. Harmful effects. Pushing heavy weights forces the knees into deep bending angles. Compression pressure directly impacts the meniscus and ligaments. Joint fluid is squeezed out, causing dryness and inflammation. Symptoms: dull pain in front of the knee. Tightness hours after exercise. Sharp pain when lowering weights. Risks: meniscus tears, patella fractures. Long-lasting ligament damage. Difficult recovery. Alternative solutions: use light weights with more repetitions instead of heavy loads. Prioritize body weight exercises, light step-ups, half-chair squats. Strengthen quadriceps with resistance bands. 5. Lunges, the silent ligament destroyer. Lunges are considered good for glute and thigh muscles, but place enormous pressure on the knees. Reasons: the front knee bears the entire body weight. The back knee bends at a sensitive angle. Incorrect weight distribution overstretches ligaments. Symptoms: pain when stepping up or down. Joint stiffness after exercise. Feeling of looseness in the joint. Consequences: ligament tears, patella dislocation, chronic tendon inflammation, reduced ability to stand up from a chair. Alternative solutions: replace lunges with glute bridges or hip thrusts. Still strengthen glutes, but less knee impact. If lunges are preferred, shorten the step, avoid deep bending, and use a chair or table for balance. 6. Overexerting on stairs, a daily habit full of risks. No one thinks climbing stairs harms the knees. But for the elderly, especially when carrying heavy loads, it is a hidden killer. Reasons: each step up applies 2 to 3 times body weight pressure. Going downstairs is even more dangerous due to reverse force on the joints. Carrying extra items doubles the pressure. Signs: pain when climbing many steps. Tightness and swelling when going down. Joints make creaking sounds. Dangers: meniscus tears, ligament sprains. Increased risk of falls and hip fractures, a leading dangerous complication in the elderly. Alternative solutions: use elevators whenever possible. If stairs must be used, carry loads in multiple trips, hold handrails firmly, step slowly. Train thigh and hip muscles to support knees when climbing stairs. Conclusion: smart choices to protect your knees. Knee pain is not a normal part of aging. It is a warning signal. The 6 exercises above, deep squats, running on hard surfaces, high-intensity jumping, heavy leg presses, deep lunges, and overexerting on stairs, can accelerate degeneration and cause loss of independent mobility. But that doesn't mean giving up exercise. The key is to train smartly, not excessively. Choose low-impact exercises: swimming, cycling, yoga, Tai Chi. Use light weights with many repetitions to strengthen muscles around the knee. Always warm up thoroughly and stretch after exercising. Listen to your body. Pain is a signal to stop, not a sign of effective training. Remember, the goal is not bulky muscles, but to keep your legs strong and steady to accompany you throughout the rest of your journey.